Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Bowman here, and today we are playing a new game. We are playing, as you saw in the last video at the end of my review of Planescape Torment, we will be playing Icewind Dale. And I'm very excited to begin this game because I am a fan of these games. I was a huge fan of the Baldur's Gate games, as you may have seen in my playthroughs, and sort of getting back to those roots. So this is a little different in where instead of creating your one main character and getting companions sort of throughout the story and the adventure, this game is different. It's to where you create your 6 characters right away off the bat and go from there. So before we get started, I wanted to introduce you to these characters. First one we have here is, as you can see, is my character, Bowman. He is a male human archer with the neutral good alignment. So he's going to be mainly the archer in the group. I put his proficiencies in longbow and quarterstaff. And yeah, I think that's kind of the main thing about him. Next, if I can get down, there we go. We have Sepha Westfall, and she is a female half-elf assassin, part of the rogue or thief sort of group. She specializes in daggers and short bows, and she'll sort of be our rogue thief character, so that'll be nice to have. Come on, get down to, there we go. Okay, next we have Kimba Everstone. He's a male human dragon disciple, chaotic good. Dragon disciple is part of the sorcerer class. His only proficiency is in darts, since he will be mainly casting spells, things like that. So yeah, that is Kimba. Come on. Next we have I had fun with a couple of these names. So next we have Helga Froststein. She's a female half-orc barbarian, which is normally in D&D, barbarians are their own class, but in this they are sort of a part of the fighter class. So she's of the chaotic good alignment. She's going to be one of our frontline fighters. Her proficiencies are in axe, specifically the two-handed variety. So yeah, she'll sort of be our tinky character, the front lines. Along with her will be Angus Sleet Rider. He is a male dwarf. He is a fighter cleric build with the lawful good alignment. He is going to, I know he's holding an axe in his picture, but he's going to specify in the mace weaponry, since he'll also be sort of casting spells off to the side. So yeah, that is Angus Sleet Rider. And last but not least, we have Quinn Thermos, our female halfling wizard slayer. Wizard slayer, I believe I just created her. I'm pretty sure it is also part of the um, fighter build. But yeah, so she's going to sort of be along with Helga on the front lines, and she's going to be mainly using bastard swords and sword and shield style sort of combat. So I'm pretty excited to be using these characters. I feel like I sort of made the different sort of classes and things that I wanted. I loved in Baldur's Gate the crazy and overpowered things you could do with archers and stuff. So that's kind of what I wanted my bowman to be. And then so I think we got a good sort of, we got these two will mainly be our archers in the back, sort of with Kimba as well. And then these three will be mainly doing the fighting up front, with Angus sometimes casting spells as well. So yeah, let's I'm not sure what's going to happen after we hit play, but you know, here we go. Oh, difficulty. The party gains all the benefits. So this is the one thing I wasn't sure about. So in Baldur's Gate, I beat Baldur's Gate 1, I believe, on normal difficulty. Now, when playing Baldur's Gate 2, I decided to switch it to story mode to have less of a time, you know, having to deal with all the things that come with, you know, making sure character stays alive and, you know, just doing all that stuff, because I wanted to experience the story rather than go through all that. So I'm not sure if I've really decided. Let's see. Okay, so let's start on normal, and if I feel I'm getting, if it's getting to the point where I'm having to go back and redo stages or areas of the game because of that, we will change it up. So we'll start on normal, and I think we can change it if we so choose. So we'll start on normal. Venture forward.
Our tale begins here, in the quiet fishing village of Easthaven, one of the so-called 10 towns of Icewind Dale. The tiny community is hardly a town, but rather a collection of ramshackle huts crowded together upon the icy shores of Lech Dineshire. Here, within a dimly lit tavern, a group of travelers sit huddled around a table, swapping tales and making grand plans for the future, completely unaware of the part they are to play in the events that are about to unfold.
What's this? New face in town, eh? Well met, stranger. The name is Hrothgar, originally of Hillsfar. But now, after years of traveling up, down, and under Faerun, I am content to call this town my home. Who might you be?
Greetings, Hrothgar. I am Beaumont.
Well then, welcome to Easthaven. Whatever your business in these parts might be, I would offer you this small piece of advice. While you're in my town, you'd do well to be on your best behavior.
That's so.
These folk are under my protection, and anyone who would seek to do harm to them in any way shall answer to me. That said, I'll let you get back to your cups. I'm sure you've had a long journey, and you'll find there's no better way to shake off the cold of the road than by downing a few mugs of Grisella's best. And if you're in need of lodging, I would recommend talking to Quimby over at the Snowdrift Inn over on the east side of town. Equipment and supplies can be purchased next door, at Pomab's Emporium. Pomab's prices are a bit high, even for a Kalashite. But you'd be better off well-equipped and short of coin than the other way around. Ill-prepared travelers don't last long in these parts. Once you've had a chance to rest up and get your bearings, come by and see me at my house. It's just a couple doors west of here. There's some business I would discuss with you. Farewell.
Farewell. I see. Alright. I'm gonna try and get used to my, let's see, surroundings here. It's kind of all coming back to me now. See if we can talk to one of these townsfolk here. Another dwarf in town, I see. You with Hildreth? I figure you dwarves might be looking to take back some of your old cities in the spine of the world. Hildreth? Aye, I think that's her name. She came into town a few days ago. I have to say, I thought she was a man at first with that beard and all. Can't see how you dwarves get used to it. What was that you said about old cities? You don't need to play the innocent with me, friend. I know you're looking to take back one of those gold-filled dwarven cities from those goblinoid bastards, aren't you? What, Lower Dorn's Deep? Upper Dorn's Deep? I'm not familiar with those places. What are they? Maybe you are fresh to those names. Here, tell Lower and Upper Dorn's Deep were dwarven citadels that fell to the goblins a few hundred years ago. The dwarves were supposed to have an alliance with the elves, but it fell apart and the orcs and goblins ran rampant over the region. Probably still some great treasures lying around in those halls too, but I don't need to tell you that. Well, maybe I am looking to take them back. If you were willing to contribute some to the expedition, I'm sure the dwarves would return your contribution 100-fold, but I'm not making any promises, mind you. Hell's good enough for me. Here, I got a little nest egg. Stored up for just a chance. Take it. If you dwarves take back Upper and Lower Dorns, I'll be waiting for the return. Excellent. It's a deal then. But before I go, secret dwarven expedition, I wanted to ask you things about Easthaven. Easthaven, lived here for quite a span, I have. Things have been getting worse of late, though. Do you mean the weather? Aye, the weather's been going from bad to worse. Never seen it get so cold this early in the year. There's no sign of letting up with all this snow. The passes to the south are going to get snowed in early. Can you tell me a little bit about the town? Well, since you're new in town, you'll probably want to get a room in the Snowdrift Inn. It's on the eastern side of town. The innkeeper, Quimby, he's a right enough sort. You should have plenty of rooms available, but he just got an elf guest from the south, so at least one room is taken. Can you tell me any more about the town? Aside from Quimby's Inn, there's Palm's Emporium in the northeast part of town. He can be a right ass, Bonham can, so I hope you don't need to buy anything from that copper-clenched jackal. Wish that damn Kalashite had stayed down with the rest of his kind. Can you tell me anything else? Well, there's a Temple of Tempest, that huge blue glass structure to the northwest, run by Everend. Here, tell Everend is the one who saw the messenger from Kolodar. If you can believe it, fellow died right on his doorstep. Messenger? Aye, some fellow from Kolodar just collapsed at the threshold of the temple, all bloody. Surprised he made it as far as he did. No one knows what he wanted, except maybe Hrothgar and Everward. Any other places I should see while I'm here? You might pay a visit to the Scrimshander. Aspel down to the southwest. He's got some nice pieces of art if you like that sort of thing. What's a Scrimshander? A fishbone carver. Aspel carves the bones of knucklehead trout into the sculptures and such. Fetch a nice price down south, they do. I must take my leave. Farewell.
Very well.
Well, I'll be twice damn. Another halfling. Seems the north isn't solely a human's land anymore. What brings you here, little one? Another halfling? Hey, there's a caravan merchant. Don't recall that his name offhand has been making his way back and forth through Kalidar Pass for the last few months. Thought the two you might be related. Where is he now? If the snow's any sign, he's probably holed up in Kolodar, that big tree town to the south. Not a bad place to be when the snow hits. Must take my leave. Farewell. Okay. Well.
Okay.
So we do a little exploring. Who's this?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, friend. I didn't see you standing there. Name's Jonan. Something I can do for you? Are you alright? You seem preoccupied. No, I'm fine. I'm just taking the view of the lake for a bit, trying to shake these dreams out of my head. The lake's beautiful, isn't it? Dreams? Usually those fade upon walking, friend. Mayhap a day's worth of fishing will chase them away. Ah, well, the dreams have been fishing at me of late, friend, so much I can barely catch a wink before they rouse me from it. A frustration it is at times. Sometimes they seem like they're more real than the waking world. What kind of dreams? Well, there's a woman, and don't give me that eye. It's not like you think. She walks upon the surface of the lake as if it were flagstones instead of waves. She doesn't say anything, just sings beautiful songs, but I can't understand a word. Well, if dreams are your only worry, your life can't be too bad. Dreams should be a comfort, not a curse. If truth be told, friend, damn it, there's no sense to it. These dreams are eating at me like a starving wolf. I can barely hold the daily thought in my head before the memory of the dreams hounds its way back in here. By the hells, I don't know how much more of this I can take. If I can find some way to help you, I will. I don't know how I can, but I'll see what I can find out. You're not playing on man's hope, are you? I'd be grateful for just one night apiece. I'll see what I can do. If I think of anything, I will return. This woman has the skin like the surface of the lake, light green hair and delicate features, like that of an elf. At your approach, she begins to sing a soft, flowing song, like the sound of a great undersea current, but you have no idea why. The song reminds you of that. In a moment, the song and the feeling passes, and the woman looks at you hopefully. Who in the hells are you? What are you doing here? The woman looks pained, but she does not respond. That song, are you the woman that Jonan sees in his dreams? Jonan? Yes, Jonan, you are the woman from his dreams, aren't you? Yes, yes. Have your eyes fallen upon him? Do you know where it is he walks? Yes, I spoke to him recently. He sees you in his dreams, but he doesn't know what you want of him. What do you want? I am the calling Elisha of the Sky Mirror. My heart is Jonan's, but he cannot see me in the flesh, or else I would become as the currents upon the shore. A gift I do have for him, from one of his blood long ago, who also held my heart, but not as Jonan holds it now. Gift? What do you mean? Many reflections of the moon have come and gone since the day in which the one of the blood of Jonan fell beneath the waters of the lake. He fought the last of the great white serpents that swarm upon the northern winds. The Queen Mother Ikarik, who now lies without life in the bed of the lake. A promise was made, and I must honor it. What promise? The one from whom Jonan asks. I see his blade return to those of his blood if the Queen Serpent Icarus drink his life. She did, but not before he dealt her a mortal blow. From the depths of the lake I have brought the fire-shaped steel that ended her life. It is intended that it belong to Jonan now. So you wish to return the sword of Jonan's ancestor to him, but you cannot, because the sight of you will make you stream away to water? It is one of the laws in the lands beneath the lake's mirror. Will you give this to Jonan and tell him my heart? My songs are his, my heart is his. I will see to it that this blade is returned to him. Here then, I entrust this to your keeping until your path crosses with that of Jonan. Return when you have given it to him. I must know if it has found its way back to its home. I'll return when I've given it to him. Farewell. Well, that's sweet. Oh, greetings to you again. Forget something last time we spoke? Jonan, I think I found the reason for those dreams you're having. You're not playing out a man's hope, are you? I'd be grateful for just one night apiece. The woman in your dreams is a sea spirit, Jonan. Her kind speak through song, which is why you couldn't understand her. A sea spirit, eh? What does she want, then? Why the dreams? Her name is Alicia. Speaking through her dreams is one of her talents of her race. She speaks to you because she loved one of your ancestors and has carried a promise for him for many, many years. What of my ancestors? Why come to me, then? Your features remind her of him, and your heart is strong, if not stronger. She has come to love you, but she cannot let you see her in the flesh. She wishes to give you something that belonged to your ancestor if you would take it. I will. Oh, of course. Sorry, it's a bit much to be laid upon a fisherman all at once. I'd be honored to accept anything she wishes me to have. Here you are, then. It's the blade your ancestor used against Icarus, the last of the white dragon matriarchs. It lays within the dragon's heart for almost a century at the bottom of the waters. Carry it well and know that Alicia loves you, and your dreams shall trouble you no more. By the spine of the world, even shattered this blade's wonder. But no more dreams, you said? I'll miss them, actually. Her song's beautiful. Simply beautiful. I'll tell her, Jonan. Farewell. Have you found Jonan? Yes, and I return the blade to him. You have my gratitude. Please take this shaped piece of sand which I have taken from the bed of the lake. I have heard that those that walk upon land value such things. Thank you. Farewell. Whoa. A pearl. Neat. Well, everyone, I think we'll end this episode here. So thank you very much for joining me on this first episode of Icewind Dale. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and we'll see you all in the next one.